I am still tripping on my last feeling being hurt. How in the heck does somebody's presence, just sitting there minding their own business, have any control over the mouth on the person choosing to blurt more than a parking space for someone to get in the vehicle, drive somewhere else, to use drugs that I personally speaking would never assume that every person that's around me or sits near me or sits to enjoy a sit down for a minute in a dot lot or in a parking lot, truck stop, anywhere, has dope on them. Never in a million years do I assume that. Now, if I see you're rolling into the gas station, speed and fooling a loop-de-loop, or half your load's about to fall off, sir, I'm going to wonder if you're on drugs or alcohol, because you got a really big load that needs to be rolling slow into places that have gas. If I see somebody outside deliberately having an argument, I am not saying a dang word to anybody else unless it's please, stop cussing out loud like that and don't put your hands on other people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to watch somebody hit somebody else and not say something about it not being appropriate to do it here in public. Like, that's really uncool. But at the same time, I had no control over that man's brain choosing to move its mouth and say things about a situation that I knew nothing about. For all I know, they were a couple that did not have a good time. And he's dropping her off back at her vehicle. It happens where someone has just had such a bad day and someone says something about something that happens in the past. And they're like, all right, I need to take you back to your car right now. Okay, we're going to end this on a good note because I'm not going to let myself be that person. But instead, somehow my presence dictated how that sucker moved his mouth and broadcast his and her business that I knew nothing about. I don't know them. But how in the hell do I have any control over your brain telling that person who's probably on drugs right now to get in their car, drive somewhere else on drugs, and use their drugs somewhere else? A smart person who cares about their friends says, why don't you just stay right here and sleep it off? I see there's already somebody here who might, relate to needing to stay still and not let your emotions and things get the best of you. And at least that person would have stayed parked in their spot, slept in their freaking car, and not been driving around possibly high and hurt people, or chance even hurting someone.